We up to Little John now, or Lil Jon.
No, say it the other way. Little
John.
Hold on, let me. I got
Little John is actually Little John is a monster. He had a Little John had a run. I'm not.
Are you gonna keep saying it like that?
I'm gonna stop. Lil Jon had a run though. I don't know if
I mean, we're not even doing it justice. This man had not only a run, he actually.
Am I disrespecting him?
And I thought about this. So I was like, why did I come when they're doing Little John? Like, I don't really have too much to say about this.
Oh, you know, though.
But now that I'm thinking back at when
was our era. It was.
Yeah.
Thank you. We were outside for Lil Jon's run.
Bruh, this man made the same beat.
He gave
over and over again.
That's not hate, because he gave the same beat to Usher that he gave to Petey Pablo. They basically
Ludacris,
the Sierra, and they were all #1 songs.
They were all
Facts.
jamming, bro.
Facts. Yeah, so
he changed a little bit here and a little bit there, and we were like, we don't care.
And one thing that's big for me,
all classics too,
as it relates to producers, is can you sculpt a sound that's successful?
And now people are remaking his records.
Thank you.
Wow.
He was 100% a producer that could sculpt a sound that was successful.
Well, he had his sound specifically.
Yeah, like he made his, but he applied it to like 3 or 4 or 5 different artists, and they all had hit records.
I gotta see these
which
hits.
is crazy.
You got them pulled up.
He got records. Yeah, I got the discography pulled up. You want to read them, Long?
You want me to?
They
read
love
them?
when you read them. Yeah, they love when you read them.
Do they?
They
I
love
don't know if they do.
I know at least one person that loves when you read them. So go ahead.
All right. Let's see here. We have.
It's me.
As a featured artist, hold on. As a lead artist, studio albums, compilation albums, and or production. Hold on, I'm trying to find his actual production.
He got a production discography on there.
I don't. Maybe I'm in the wrong place here.
You want me to go off? I got it.
Oh, production discography.
There you go.
There we are.
There you go.
All right, here we go. A. Marie, Touch, Baby Bash, Cyclone, Britney Spears, Blackout, Brooke Valentine, Chain Letter, Bun B, Trill. He did Trill, Recognize Trill, featuring
I actually
Ludacris.
remember that.
Sierra, I'm going to skip Sierra. I'm going to skip.
That's a big record goodie.
Skip.
Though.
Yeah,
DeBrat, We Ready, David Banner, Might Get You.
Oh, that's on the first album.
David Banner, Treat Me Like, featuring Jay Diff. E40, Anybody Can Get It. He also did, I don't know if it's on here, but he did Rhymefest, Angry Black Man on an Elevator.
Was that your favorite song?
I just think it's one of my favorite titles of the song ever.
Fair enough.
I'm an angry black man on an elevator. What? He actually recorded it in his Little John's closet. Anyways, let's see. E40, My Ghetto Report Card. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a lot.
He did
for
You
E40.
and That with Candy. That was a big record.
Fat Joe Lean Back remix.
Yes.
Ooh, crazy.
Ice Cube, Laugh Now Cry Later. He did Go to Church. You Got a Lotta and Holla at Your Boy. Let's see. Juvenile, Why Not, featuring Skip. Corrupt, Riot in the Streets. Little Scrappy.
Little Scrinap.
He did 6 tracks off Bred to Die, Born to Live.
I remember Gangsta.
Gangsta. MC Hammer, Yay.
Don't do that.
Sorry. Mobb Deep, Real Gangstas. Nappy Roots,
that.
What You Gonna Do. Petey Pablo, Jam Y'all, Freak a Leak, You Don't Want That. Pitbull. I'm just going to skip Pitbull. He did a whole bunch of Pitbull records. A lot of Pitbull records here.
That's big, man. Ricky Martin.
Snoop Dogg, Step Your Game. Snoop Dogg.
Step your game up.
1800, T.I., Stand Up.
That's a big record.
T.I., I'm Serious, remix.
That's a big record.
Trick. Shouts to Detroit. Let It Fly.
Oh, my fault.
The Dog Pound. That was then. This is now. Too Short. Married to the Game. He did 5 records. That's how it goes down. You Can't F with Us. Shake That Monkey. Burn Rubber. Hey, let's go. Too Short. Blow the Whistle.
Hey.
That's a semi big record. And by semi, I mean huge. Burn Rubber Part 2. Moneymakers. Sadiddy. It's Time to Go. Shake It, Baby. Trillville. Wow, I remember Trillville.
He got like 9 or 10 on
What
that
it
one.
is,
He did the whole record.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
The King of Crunk and BME Records present Trillville and Lil Scrappy. Trillville, yep. Usher.
The bomb right
yeah.
here. The
Now
nuclear
remember,
bomb.
Usher doesn't count for this list.
I mean, they got Ludacris on
it's
it, though.
R&B. That's true. I guess the Ludacris would probably count.
That record is huge.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka Flame, Smoke Drank, Young Buck, Short
Shorty
UGK
wanna
like
ride
that.
with me.
Produced singles. I mean, this list is massive. I'm not going to read this.
Lil Jon,
Crazy.
listen.
we all know.
Did they have his hits? Like this was
Well, they
his
got it.
number
They
one
got his
record,
box
so-
office.
I don't
joints.
give an F. Get Low, Damn, Salt Shaker, Quick Back Down. Yeah.
Quick to
Kulo,
back
Tomo,
down,
Freak
boy.
Elite, Goodies, Real Gangsters, Head Buster, Never Ever.
Ooh.
Never Ever.
This is an era.
No problem.
This is an era.
Some cool-
Wait.
Some
What'd you
cool-
say, Lone? Never.
Never Ever. Never Ever. Get on my level.
Get
no
on my
problem.
level, ho.
Some cut. Shorty want to ride. What you gonna do? Lovers and
records.
friends.
Big records.
Real in roll call. Girl fall. Boom. Presidential touch. Okay, I'm a king. P Money. I don't
These
know
is
what
big
that is.
records, man.
I don't care. Featuring Ricky Martin. What? Tell me when you and Dat snap your fingers to the snare.
Snap Your
Bojangles.
Fingers was big.
Go to church, gangsta gangsta. Oh yeah, Cyclone. That's right. The anthem. Throw some D's remix. I don't know if I've heard the
Snap
remix.
Snap Your Fingers had D4L.
No.
Don't
think so.
Who
am I missing?
Yeah, hold on. Snap your finger.
yeah,
E40 and Sean
it was
P.
E40.
E40. You're right. I'm sorry.
Throw some D's remix with Rich Boy, Andre 3000, Jim Jones, Mercury Nelly, and Game. Turf drop that baby booty. That's how I go. Get up on it, crazy. I know you want me to call. You know, it's Lil Jon. We all know Lil Jon. We don't really have to go.
I mean, compared to the other guys you had on here, I mean, is he got way more songs? I feel like this is a lot of songs for this guy.
As far as hits are concerned,
He got huge hit
I
records,
mean,
man.
I don't think like hit records and hit making. I don't think it can be anything less than a 10, probably. But I could be wrong.
John
I guess I can say
got
that.
bangers, and we were all around enough to.
Let's go. Let's just go through it though.
Let's go through it.
Influence.
What's the first category?
Influence, impact on peers and upcoming producers.
Man,
That's a tough one.
He had
'cause
a
ain't
wave,
nobody
But
came out with
We
his
go
style.
10 is the highest, by the way, Jay Brookers.
Okay.
10 is the highest.
I'm probably going to go 6, and that's literally the point that I was going to have that Jay just said. Here, let me see if I can pull up the screen here so you guys can see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because I think what Lil Jon did, there's a few people who tried to come behind it a little bit, but you couldn't do what Lil Jon did.
Being outside during his wave, in my mind, I'm going back to think about it. You couldn't turn from hearing those records, man. Like you.
Oh no, Lil Jon ran the radio for about a good 2-3 years.
Being out in clubs and stuff and hearing and all these joints, they were ringing off.
Yeah, I can remember like specifically thinking about listening to these when I was young and being like, this dude is gonna be on top of the game forever.
And he
Yo,
was kind of with the same sound.
I had my backpack still strapped on, so I was like, man.
Oh, I didn't like it.
He out here winning off the same beat every
because
time,
I was in
but
the
I'm
club
like,
and I was
man.
seeing what they did when his songs came on.
And
Yeah, Buster
I
came
was
on.
in there.
It was a riot.
And even I was like, man, look, I know he's doing the same beat over and over again.
It was working.
But this mug is
worked,
working
yeah.
every single time. You got to give him his P's. Like, it worked. He carved out a sound.
I'm gonna say low score for influence, man. I'm gonna give him about a 3 for influence.
3.
Just based off of what you have there. Like,
No, you're right.
he's gonna score higher in different categories.
love this.
But
I love
right
this.
now,
I give him a 5 because nobody really followed up behind him.
Nobody
like
did.
that.
He really is the only definitive crunk sound that I
I'ma take-
mean, like, well, maybe not.
I'm going to take 6 because of what you just said, because he is the guy that really.
There are
Shout out
other
to Duke
crunk
Deuce.
sounds,
Duke Deuce
but-
from Memphis always says.
But how much
crunk came
longer
from down
did
there.
it take for that to even show up?
I
Yeah,
don't know, man.
I'm gonna go
But
5.
And-
He's definitely the face of crunk, though. He's the face of crunk, 100%.
Versatility.
that's all you can think about when you think about
100%.
versatility.
How
versatile
versatile?
Are the artists that he worked with?
are the hip hop records?
Well, I might have to do a 3 here.
Well,
Yeah.
wait a
Maybe
second.
4.
Now,
Maybe
now,
5.
now, keep in mind, Jay, we excluding the R&B joints.
Just hip hop.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the hip hop records.
Oh, then yeah, it's kind of low. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna go 4.
I'll say 4 too.
I give him a 6. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm
Jay
gonna give him
Moore
a 6.
being generous with a 6. I'll say
I'm
5.
not giving him a 6.
I'll say 5 and split the difference.
All right.
All right, so collaborators, different hip hop styles and artists, producers, works.
9. He worked
Really?
with everybody.
He worked with everybody.
In hip hop,
9.
Ricky Martin, 9.
No,
Hip hop.
Okay.
hip hop,
That's tough.
Mace, The Game, Lil
Okay.
Scrappy,
Yeah, yeah.
Ludacris.
E40, Ludacris. He
Ludacris,
worked
E40.
with everybody was coming.
You guys
to
are
every,
not counting.
He didn't work with Evidence.
he didn't.
You guys
Yeah,
aren't
he-
counting
he-
R&B artists.
worked
that he
with
worked
Big
We're not
Pooh.
counting our.
This
but,
is
Wow,
like hip hop producers.
but at one
Okay.
point, come on,
Yeah, I know, but he's
Jadakiss.
still doing it.
Jadakiss.
Hip hop
Joe.
is a sound. He's still working with somebody else.
He's
Like,
working with
I think-
everybody. 9.
I feel like if
That would change some numbers below.
yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I feel like if it's a record where there's a hip hop verse on it, then that we can include that. You
In
know what
that
I mean?
case,
this is
then-
super loose, but you
In
know,
that case, then records we got to use we have to use
yeah, for sure. That,
With
that would-
Ludacris, like that's a
there's a-
huge record.
yeah, it's like a crossover R&B hip hop type
Didn't
thing.
he
I'm
do,
gonna give him an 8 on that.
Didn't he do Lovers
Hell,
and Friends?
he did quick. Didn't he do Quick to Back Down
I don't even know
He
what that
had
is.
to.
with
Bro,
with
he had-
Nas? 10. 10. I'm
Wow,
giving him a 10.
Jay.
Move my 9 from a 10. He worked with Nas, Lil Scrappy, Ludacris.
No.
We're giving him a
Jay
10.
is using
Well,
all
I'm going to move my 7 to a 6 then because I just
Jay
couldn't-
Moore is
I'm
using all of his resources. He said a 10.
We
So-
gotta
Okay.
put some
He worked-
respect on this man's
He
name.
works with
Okay.
everybody
Yeah,
and
yeah.
gave him heat.
All
Yeah.
right.
I don't feel like we've hit Lil Jon's high parts as far as categorical.
This is
yet,
where he
so.
falters.
What'd
a
you say,
little.
Mike?
All right, man. So I'm going to go. Jay Moore jumped out the gate. I respect it because I know he's genuine.
I'll do 7.
I'm going to go 8. I'm going to match Jay Brookins.
Yeah,
I'll go 8. All right. So big hits, cult classics.
I'll do 10 on that.
10 for me.
10.
Yeah, 10 for me. Yeah.
10 for
His,
me.
his
10
records
across the board.
His records are timeless.
Yeah,
at this
those are
point.
timeless.
I mean,
record.
realistically, he kind of embodied an entire genre within
100%,
hip hop.
100%.
It was
And
Lil
you can
Jon.
play his records for people who are not outside at the time,
Yeah.
and they'll still go.
Still-
100%.
Consistency of quality material released.
Pretty high.
How long was his run?
I would say Lil Jon's run was probably. I'm talking about
That's
strong now.
2011, 2002 to 2011 ish, and he's had records after that, but that was kind of his run. Of
I would say
singles.
probably what about 6 or 7 good years.
Give him a 9.
You gonna say 9, Jay
There's
Moore?
just records. Look,
He was making records. I ain't gonna cap.
figured
He
it
was
out. He
making
figured
records.
out how to make records with everybody.
Okay, so if you're saying he's the crunk era, right? When the crunk era dies, are you still consistent? Like, who's like? Show me someone on here that was consistent, so I could kind of have something to gauge his consistency by.
All right, so
I don't
take
even
a
know if we-
take a
I mean,
person.
because we talked about Pharrell, but
Pharrell is consistent across the board.
we're talking more specifically about like how consistent their production quality has been
through their discography,
throughout their entire discog of when they have worked. You know, so realistically, if Lil Jon is putting out a record in 2022, if he still is, does it still, as far as quality is concerned, is it
Is it
still
gonna
great?
resonate? Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily
But
mean that it
I'm
doesn't
talking
necessarily mean
about-
that it has to be a hit. But
I'm
is the
talking about what
quality
he's
good?
got on his sheet right now from the time.
He was consistent.
He was very consistent.
That's why 9.
If you stop making music, but when you were active, he was consistently making hits.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 9 on that.
I like that, Jay.
Okay.
I'll go 8, but I like that, Jay. I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just because of the amount of hits that he had. It's so hard to go lower than an 8.
Yeah, I respect the 8. So it says body of work.
But
How
I didn't
great?
really like a lot of those, so I'm gonna go 7.
Okay, along with the realness. Okay, body of work. How great is their overall body of work?
9. I mean,
9 minimum.
9.
9.
9.
Yeah.
yeah,
9
I don't
minimum,
know if I
yeah.
can- Final product. How often are the songs great from their beats?
9.
I mean,
Sorry, I was outside. I saw what they did to them records.
Nah, for
Alright.
sure.
nah, I'm not mad at a 9. I'll follow Jay on a 9. He had hit records,
solid.
bro. Yeah, hit records.
At one point, look, you gotta understand, it was Lil Jon and everybody else. I know that
100%.
sounds
No,
crazy.
That's
okay,
why I'm not mad
From a
at it.
hip hop
I'm not mad at it.
standpoint,
Wait a second. Now
I'm gonna go 7
let's-
because I didn't enjoy a lot of
Okay,
it.
and let's be real here. Like he had some duds, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's some duds on
Bro,
that list that
It
did
was a
not go
formula.
off.
It was a formula.
Bro,
Yeah,
it-
and
bro, there
sometimes, but when it worked, it really, really worked. So
And
I'm
it
gonna go
worked a
ahead
lot.
and give him 7 on that.
Jay, I feel you on the duds because I remember them. So he got some duds, but those top tier,
Are so
you know,
fire.
number ones, those aces, those were through the roof back then. I'm gonna give you Miss Flowers on
Yeah,
those.
fan
Well,
has
you
a-
know about Too Short's Burn Rubber?
Yeah,
Who said
I
that?
remember
Somebody
record.
asked that?
No, that's what I said because that's
No,
one of
I
the
know.
songs.
No, I
You
know
what I
about
mean?
that.
So, I mean, that goes to that. But anyways, melodic elements.
Okay, so this is really low.
Melodic
because
elements use samples or original. How great were the melodic elements in his beats?
It's very low because it was the same thing over and over again.
I can't.
Although
say
it worked.
He did the most with the least. I'm gonna go ahead and give him that because that sound, if you
I'ma
hear that
stick-
by itself, that whatever he was using, bro,
That's what it is.
that's a trash sound. But he made that mug rock, bro.
I'm a stickler for this.
Still
part,
give him a
though,
7
man. I'm gonna go 6
because
bro.
he had some joints where like he was really freaking.
Nah, I'm gonna go 5
I'm a-
because
yeah.
it's a lot of those melodies was mid, man. It was just over and
Yeah,
over again.
do. But it was jamming.
It was jamming, but I'm being
So
petty
was
right
it a
now.
hard melody?
So
or
that
was
would
it
go
not?
back. So that would go back to like how great were the songs great from their beats. So that would go back to like the previous one. Like if the overall song was dope, You know,
I'll say 6.
you know what I
'cause
mean?
A couple of the people that made joints to his joints are like they made them songs pop, like the Usher joint. Like
Yeah, that was Usher.
that was Usher.
I'm gonna do 5. Drums.
Come on, man. Like these are skeletons. Like
I can't.
I'm being a
really-
producer snob on this one.
Can't
like,
even remember
no,
a drum
4.
on there.
4.
Yeah, these are
It's just 808 and a clap.
bro. It's like a
Yeah.
4.
It's
I
some
just feel like
hi-hats,
it's
my
what
man.
came with the keyboard.
Yeah.
Let's go 2.
This doesn't mean that it did. This doesn't mean that it didn't work, but it's like
No,
a 3
I mean
or
that's
a
what
4.
I'm saying.
And I
That's why
say-
I'm giving him a 4.
Yeah, and I say some of these with the utmost respect. That man, he was like the soundtrack of my life for like
He
out
really
of college,
was.
going
No,
to clubs
absolutely.
and stuff like that.
Give
Like,
me a 3, Long. I'm a 3. on the
Mage's
drum.
first 3, and
Yeah,
Jay
they-
Brookins has the lowest score on any of them. with the 2.
Congratulations, man.
hey,
But
man,
I'm not even
I'm
mad.
very
I'm not even
passionate
mad.
about these things. I wish
I'm
I
not
could have
even
been here
mad.
for real. I was yelling and screaming at y'all when y'all was doing for real. I was like, man, I can't wait till I talk to him about for
He
real.
scored
boy.
high. Yes, Pharrell scored high. He
Yeah,
still
but
got the highest score.
I think some of y'all put some disrespect on some of his scores though. I was like,
It's probably
Oh, we should have been higher.
it's probably me.
bruh, he's almost
love Pharrell.
untouchable, man. He's
He
almost
close.
untouchable.
He close.
His versatility.
But we have Pharrell and the Neptunes as separate
yeah,
categories.
that's true as well.
wow.
And wait till
Yeah.
wait till we get real goaty with Kanye and Dr. Dre and Primo and RZA. Like those are going to be
This is
interesting.
good television, people. Where are these? You have these all separated out?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
let's
I've
talk.
watched a couple of
Let's
them.
talk about John's score though. Where did he?
We got a
finish?
whole playlist on YouTube
Okay.
for him. Yeah.
Where did he finish? Long 6.9.
6.9. It's respectable. You know, I mean,
He
look,
tied
With
Missy.
all due respect.
I mean, 5 is what? Average?
Yeah, anything
what I
below
mean?
that is what we call a hog tie.
Yeah. We haven't had any full hog ties.
Yeah, so those are hog ties.
No R. Kelly's. But
I got to tip my hat to that man, bro. He did so much with just like some basic things, man, and that in and of itself is like
Hey, Lil Jon got
Nah, for
records.
sure.
praiseworthy.
Lil Jon
Yeah.
got records.
Yeah, it does.
Casio.
You lying
keyboard,
if you
no.
say you don't. He
Yeah.
got records. So salute to Lil Jon. He's definitely a legend. Facts.
Yeah, facts.